Now, both myself and Glyn, as well as being comics, we do a variety of things, don't we?
We do.
We're actors, we run this comedy club, we produce shows, so we're kind of used to multitasking. So as a result, we find it a bit frustrating when we see other people and they don't seem to be able to do things kind of correctly, that sort of thing, isn't that right?
That's right.
So what we thought we'd do now is we'd share with you a few things that we've discovered over the last few months. Basically, example of people not doing things correctly, that's right, isn't it? And we've called this section, and I quote, "If I was going to do it, I wouldn't do it like this." For example, if I wanted to tell you that ball games were prohibited in the square, I wouldn't make that statement on a sign that was square.
No.
I feel that kind of confuses the message somewhat, doesn't it?
Does this mean, David, if I wanted to bounce my ball, I could do it there, but I couldn't do it in there?
No, you couldn't do it in there. It's prohibited in the square, that's what it says, really good.
Right. For the same token, if I ran a fancy dress shop and I was putting together a window display, the costume I'd use to entice people in wouldn't be this.
Unless you're kind of trying to appeal to some kind of rainbow-based S&M market, which to be fair is quite rare.
It is.
I feel. It's worth pointing out though with this costume, that was actually life-size. You could fit a whole man.
Yeah, it was. It does kind of beg the question though, how big would the bungle have to be?
It's a pertinent question, I feel. On a different subject, if I was to write a wine list, okay, that could happen. I was trying to find an appropriate way of describing a wine. I wouldn't describe it as already rubbing off on its pink sibling.
No.
Because that sounds slightly wrong.
Even however soft, rounded and very enjoyable it might be.
This is true, that just doesn't justify it.
Yes.
But our final thing we wanted to share with you now that's basically an example of somebody doing something incorrectly involves the world of pop music, and more specifically boy bands. Now, you know, I can understand to a certain degree why somebody might be a fan of a boy band, you know, I can understand that. I can also understand that at some point fans of boy bands might decide to procreate. I can understand that as well. But what I can't understand is at what point you would choose to have sex using a JLS condom. It's ridiculous, really, I feel.
At what point would you use a contraceptive loosely based on another man?
This is true. And are they modelled on their individual sizes? I guess we'll never know. In fact, I hope we never know, to be honest. But actually, judging by the stock there on that shelf, I'm guessing that this guy here is the least popular member. No pun intended as well, remember there, you see.
Now, when JLS started this condom campaign, there were some worries that this might encourage underage sex.
I was quite worried about it myself. I lost a lot of sleep thinking about that. But one of their members, Martin Humes, is it Marvin Humes?
Marvin Humes,
I'm a big fan.
I think it is, yeah.
I'm a big JLS fan. He kind of put it all right for us. He said, it's all about staying safe. We all think so.
Yeah.
Then he concluded it with this statement. It's important to put your love in a glove.
I'm not sure what kind of love Marvin has, but if it fits in a glove, it's kind of verging on the abnormal.
This is true. Maybe he's got others. I don't know. But I think this kind of condom campaign, it kind of gives you a kind of very sobering message, which we'd like to close with, which is, if only their parents had used condoms, then we wouldn't have had JLS. If only. It's time for our first act of this evening.